Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to Pokemon Battlers for Real. I'm that guy. Today I'm battling Bubblegum with a random team of pokes. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, and and later on, one of the future battles that I'll be showing you is a tournament. I've got a round robin round one, and then I've also got a battle from the championship battle. That it's me and Bubblegum again, but we're using our actual teams. This is just a kind of goofing around battle, and yeah, lots of fun. So I lead out with Stunfisk, or is it, my flat face. And he leads in with Crustle, the big rock death thing. So I U-turn, and I do a nice chunk. By the way, this is not... So as people will say, I'm an idiot for leading Zoroark, but it kind of let me scout out, and I knew I could outspeed everything. So I go to Bubbles, my big special wall, and he sets up his rocks for free, which is fine, whatever. And he rock wreckers me, which does a really nice chunk, which bothers me a lot, like in ways that I can't fully describe to you. It kind of makes me want to punch babies. But so Bubbles takes it not very well. I need to invest more time in its physical defense, so I kill it with a Surf. It's just a simple revenge kill, you know, whatever. Stab, boom. So that's one down. Blah, blah, blah. I know this is the boring part of the battle where there's a bunch of status helpers. So then he throws in Galvantula, which really isn't what I want, but I know his team, and I know how he battles, and he likes to Volt Switch to get advantage, switch advantage. So I'm going to switch into my actual flat face, my actual Mr. Potato Head, my actual Stunfisk. And since it's a ground type, he won't be able to get the Volt change, and it kind of cripples his Galvantula. So he goes with Bug Buzz, which my Stunfisk takes pretty well. And I hit it with a Scald, trying to get some... I'm trying to get the burn. But it's not really working. So, the Shell Bell, you know, all that healing crap. And he continues let me try that again. Bug buzzing. And it's doing a nice chunk. So, yeah. This is kind of a stall war. So, I get tired of it. I switch from Flat Face into my Skarmory to do some late game setup. He bug buzzes. It doesn't do anything. Since it's double resistant. Yeah. All this healing, lots of fun. So anyway, so he Volt Switches, which does a nice chunk, and he was kind of hoping it would kill it, so I wouldn't get to set up my rocks, which does end up helping me a lot. So I do live with 9. He gets a switch advantage to whatever he wants, because right now anything can take me out. So he switches into his Gengar, and I set up my Stealth Rocks. So I finally get to set up my rocks, which it's taken me forever to do. And with lefties, I'm up at 27. So he puts me to sleep. And since we're running Sleep Claws in all our battles, he can only have one of my Pokemon asleep unless it's by my own accord, like rest. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna. I think I recall here. I've done quite a few battles since then, so I'm not really sure what I do here. Yeah, I do switch out, so he can't, because I know it's a Dream Eater Hexer. So yeah, he doesn't really have anything, and he's going straight for Dream Eater here. No, he goes for Hex, which was a smart play. But this actually isn't Bubbles. I threw Zoroark in here to kind of sponge it. And he's just, So he goes for a Shadow Ball to try and get off some big damage, trying to take me out before I could take him out. And it does a really good chunk, but my Zoroark survives it. I get a nice free Night Slash out of it, and kill the dang thing. So, goodbye. Fun times, Amity Park. Yeah, now we're just watching health go down. Sorry. So he goes into Mian Shao, and Mian Shao is great in this battle. It really is. And free U-turn in, just totally hitting it for the bar fight move, which is pretty popular in this battle, I'm not even going to lie. Blah, 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 blah. I switch into armor because now his Gengar is dead, so it really isn't any use to me. It's kind of just chilling there. So it goes right back down thanks to rocks, and he throws an Aura Sphere at me to finish me off. Yeah, good stuff. So this has been like 6 minutes of me just straight rambling. But it is a really good battle, and it gets better here in a minute. You're going to see something you won't see in many battles. So he drain punches, which is great. Kills me. Good play. But he's got an issue. He gets staticked. Awesome. He was pissed. He was like, haxing me all day. So he was a little upset by the haxing, but it was kind of needed at this point. So I switch into my Ninjask, which, based on how much he took from rocks, I decided I'm going to go for a substitute, get at least one speed boost up, just to ensure that there's nothing on his team faster, but there really isn't. I know there isn't. So he U-turns, which breaks my sub, and I probably should run Protect instead. Like, instead of taking HP, I should just go for Protect. But it's whatever. So a Selgor comes in, and a Selgor, he's like, yeah, I can outspeed this thing. Well, I'm definitely up one speed because of my speed boost. So thanks to that, I'm going to be faster than everything he's got. So I just X-Scissor, and I run max attack on this thing. It's an adamant-natured Ninjask with max speed, max attack. Oh, no, I don't take it out. I live, but just barely. I really don't know why I have leftovers on this thing. But now, if I'm faster than the Selgor, I'm faster than everything. So I'm just going to X-Scissor, finish off here. Dead. I don't know how I survived that Giga Drain, because his Selgor is modest, I think. At really high special attack. So Ninjask going straight on Rampage mode. He sends his Galvantula. His Galvantula takes a ton of damage from rocks, which just sets Ninjask up for a second big hit. And it's an epic. It's epic. Shadow Ball kills it, and I need to get rid of Shadow Ball. I should probably put in like Shadow Claw or something like that, a little bit a more physical move because it's a adamant nature. So yeah, that was a bad choice of moves on my part, but you know, whatever. So now this thing's gotten like 4 or 5 speed boosts. This thing is ridiculous in speed, and I'm like, all right, max attack, really freaking high speed now. I mean, there's literally nothing I can think of that would outspeed this thing. He sends out his Gothitelle, which is a pretty big wall. It's a good wall from 5th gen. And I X-Scissor, and I'm like, alright, this should kill it. And it's going, and nope. Can't be that easy. Can't get the Ninjask sweep. But Ninjask did epic. I mean, how often do you get to say, oh, I just watched a Ninjask just wreck through a team? Yeah. I just did that. So you're welcome, Pokemon Nation and fans of Ninjask. The Ninjask for the win. Straight up. So I send in Bubbles, or is it? I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's Zaruk. But I'm faster, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to straight take this thing out with a Night Slash, which obviously shows it's actually Zaruk. So yeah, down goes Gothitelle. Fun. So now he's down to his Mian Shao. And I use U-turn, and I make a huge mistake. And it's kind of funny, because I forget rocks are up here in a minute, and I basically sack Zoroark for no reason. So I thought Bubbles would be able to handle just about anything it can throw at me, and it really can't. He gets a free drain punch, does a ton of damage, knocks me straight out, brings him back to near full, and it's good night, Irene. So, yeah. And then, I don't know where we're at because my computer just kicked me out for no reason. So, yeah. Great stuff. But it's pretty much the game. I know my Zoroark gets killed by a Stealth Rock. And then, what is it? I don't remember. Oh, no. The Stealth Rock takes that out, and then my Infernape comes in and just finishes it off with 2 flamethrowers. So, good game, Bubblegum. Lots of fun. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Maury. Bro. Yeah, your computer kicked me out.